Hello and welcome to iQuanta. Today I'll be discussing how to prepare for CAT exam in 6 months. So let us explore the road to B school. CAT preparation is of 6 months, then there will be CAT exam, and then there will be second stage written ability test, group discussion and personal interview depending on different colleges. Let us unbox the CAT exam. LR and DI sections. Here we have some important topics: cubes, linear arrangements, circular arrangements, Venn diagrams, distribution, selection, binary logics, games and tournaments, network flow diagrams, quant-based DI. That comes under logical reasoning part. For DI, we have tables, line bar graphs, pie charts. So basically in LRDI section, you can expect a question or sets which will be a combination of one or two or more than two topics among these. Then comes verbal ability. In verbal ability and reading comprehension, we have two subsections. One is verbal ability. This is composed of para summary, para completion, odd one out, and para jumbles. While reading comprehension itself has 16 questions divided in 4 different sets. Then comes quantitative aptitude, in which we have arithmetic, algebra, numbers, modern maths, geometry, and mensuration. You can expect questions from all these topics, and I'll be discussing that in the upcoming slides. By the way, let us look at the CAT score versus percentile for the last year. So in the first column, you can see scores for 100 percentile, 99.5, 99, 97, 95, 90, and 85. It is self-explanatory. And here I have given the scores in the different sections: VARC, LRDI, QA, and then overall. So if you look at this, the overall score is 135.28 for 100th percentile, while in VARC you need to score 51.28, in LRDI 41.56, and QA 55.70. If you add all of them, you won't get this. Now you'll be surprised. The thing is, the overall score and the sum of the sectional scores is not the same. Moreover, in CAT, there is sectional percentile as well. So you need to have at least 85 percentile in all the sections each for getting a call from any of the IIMs. Similarly, you can look for other columns as well. I'll just be aside so that you can just have a look. All right. Now, let us understand how much you need to score. Well, this is basically a kind of a data interpretation set only. So on the left hand side, you can see the scores from 0 to 140, and here you can see the number of attempts. All right. While these lines, they are basically showing the accuracy, and the orange columns are showing the scores. So lines correspond to right hand side attempts, and this corresponds to left hand side, that is the scores. Blue line denotes 95% accuracy, yellow denotes 90%, and white denotes 80%. Which means, I'll just take an example. For example, if I take this value, it is somewhere above 130, and it is white, so basically 80%. Here, if we go, it is between 60 and 65. So if you attempt, let's say 62 questions with 80% accuracy, you'll be able to get this much score. That is what this diagram means. So to summarize this diagram, we can say that about 35 attempts out of 66 questions with 95% accuracy can fetch you 99.5 percentile. You keep in mind that you need to clear all these sectional cutoffs, that is 85 percentile for all the IIMs. You need to identify the questions from strong areas, and then you have to pick the remaining questions from the less strong areas. All right, now let us discuss the focus areas for quantitative aptitude. This is what generally happens, like in all the CAT exams. The arithmetic questions are 35% of total questions, which means we also need to focus 35% of our time to arithmetic, 25% to algebra, 20% to geometry, 10% to modern maths, which is P and C probability, 10% to number system. Logical reasoning and data interpretation focus areas. The point is, this section has no fixed syllabus, but majorly there are puzzles which encompass all the topics of logical reasoning and data interpretation. You need to solve the previous CAT year papers from iQuanta dashboard to get a clear picture of it. By the way, more or less, this is what happens. In logical reasoning, you can give equal focus to these topics: arrangements, puzzles, syllogisms, Venn diagrams, and similarly in data interpretation, you can give equal weightage not equal, more or less equal, like 30% to tables and graphs, bar diagrams 20%, pie charts again, and then graph and charts. There are different graphs and different charts, mixed graphs and mixed charts. Like they can be scatter plots, they can be spider webs, and all that stuff can be there. But majorly, it's puzzles which encompass all the topics combined. Then comes verbal ability and reading comprehension focus areas. The number of questions, the time that you have to focus will be same, like 67% for reading comprehension. Overall, there are 4 sets with 4 questions each, which means there will be 16 questions on reading comprehension. Then comes para jumbles, which will be having 3 questions, more or less para summary, 2 questions, odd one out, or para completion, 13% questions. So last year it was only para completion, odd one out was removed, but before that it was odd one out. This year we can expect a combination of both. Alright, now we'll be discussing how to reach the top in CAT exam, how to climb this ladder. The first thing starts with that you need to prepare your tools and you need to choose your mentor. So the tools will basically be memorizing squares, cubes, approximations, and reading a lot of articles from different sources. I'll be sharing sources with you as well. And apart from squares, cubes, you need to roll down the multiplication tables. All these things will be very much helpful for data interpretation as well as quantitative aptitude. These are basic tools which we need to have to reach this ladder. The second stage will be building up the concepts. For that, you need to attend the live classes and get the conceptual clarity with iQuanta's dual pedagogy. What is dual pedagogy? I'll be explaining that in upcoming slides. Then applying concepts. Here, for building up concepts, that means you have to attend the conceptual live classes, and applying the concepts will be all about attending the application classes, in which you will be participating and you will be given questions and some videos. Based on that, you will be answering all the questions, and depending on what you have learned, you can just make a notes of all the shortcuts and tricks that will be taught in live conceptual as well as application classes. Then comes the third stage, in which you have to just practice. As someone rightly said, practice makes a man perfect. Solve questions from dashboard. iQuanta has a student dashboard dedicated to all the questions, and a lot of videos and a lot of practice stuff is there. So you can keep on practicing so that you become perfect in that. And also we have an open Facebook group in which we will be posting questions on daily basis. You can solve that and get the solutions within a few hours. Get a doubt solved. This is a very important feature. In iQuanta, we offer a 24/7 doubt solving feature. So if you post a doubt, you will get the solution without waiting for it for a longer time. Then comes the next stage, that is testing your knowledge. For that, you will have to start doing time-bound tests by doing topics and sections. In the dashboard of iQuanta, you will be having time-bound questions, time-bound sections. For example, even if you want to attempt the previous year mocks in a time-bound manner, that is possible at the dashboard. You can just select the year. For example, you want to attempt the CAT 2021 paper. You can just go there, click on that, and then you can click on that you want to give the test in a time-bound manner. Automatically, you will be transported to the CAT simulation. So it will be looking like you're actually sitting inside the CAT exam. And that is how you can strengthen your weak spots. And for that, you need to solve questions which will be giving on our Facebook group. And then you can reach out to the faculties for any kind of doubt clarification. Then comes the next stage, that is study with the crash course. We have a rigorous practice batch that is called the crash course, launching in the month of October, mid-September to October, and there will be revising the concepts and application classes will be there. So in addition to the mock attempts, the next stage will be that you have to attempt all the full mocks. It's not the last stage basically, all this goes in simultaneously. So you have to get into the habit of solving at least one mock every day, and that should happen in the later stage of preparation, that is in the month of October. But before that, you need to solve one mock every 3 days. That should be done, and after that, analysis is very important. So let's say you attend the full mock in 2 hours. For analysis, you should be giving in 3 to 4 hours. How to do that? We train you in that also, that how to analyze mocks in a proper way. Coming to the iQuanta's CAT course, like how we teach or train our students. The dashboard is very advanced. The questions are always updated every year, and we have genre-wise RC and topic-wise LRDI content, and we have unbeatable quant topic-wise and problem-solving videos available 24/7 for your practice. Syllabus covered thrice. One is through conceptual class, then application classes, and then through the practice sessions, and in the end we have revision. So course goes like this, broadly it goes like this. In the start, the syllabus will cover in 4.5 months through conceptual and application classes, that is the dual pedagogy, we'll talk about that. Then we have IIM ABC batch in which you'll be getting 7,500 questions for practice. Then we have crash course, complete revision in the last 2 months. The course features are as follows. You have 100 plus live streaming conceptual sessions, 100 plus live application sessions, 1500 plus recorded videos, practice sessions regular and assignments that will be static in your dashboard. Then we have 24/7 doubt solving, the 20 ICAT mocks and 45 sectional tests. Apart from that, we have an IIM ABC practice batch in which you will be getting 500 RC sets, 500 LRDI sets, and 2,500 quant questions. This is the entire course flow. Now we'll be talking about the month-wise way to prepare for CAT. This is the timeline. So now when you start, this is all that you will be getting. In quant, LRDI, and VARC, there will be combination of well-explained shortcuts, concepts and application of videos, pictures, text, and unlimited practice questions. Then comes July. In July, you should start doing the CAT mocks, and there will be 20 full-length mocks, 45 sectionals, 15 non-CAT mocks are also there for other exams like XAT, IFT, SNAP, and NMAT. Then we have IIM ABC batch. That's a flagship program in which there are 7,500 CAT level questions, which goes like this. And the entire syllabus will be completed in terms of concept and application by the month of September. And there's a bonus. You will get the video solutions for all LRDI sets in full mocks and assignments, and video solutions for all LRDI sets in full mocks and assignments. So along with your mocks, there will be regular practice sessions, and doubt clarification will be done in secret Facebook group. In July, we'll be launching the IIM ABC practice batch, in which there will be 500 exact CAT level RC sets, 500 exact CAT level LRDI sets, 2,500 exact CAT level quants questions in like topic wise, and 50% of it will be available to you the moment you enroll, and the rest will be dynamic. We'll provide it to you via secret group as a daily practice question. 3 RCs every day, 3 LRDI sets every day, and 12 questions every day will be given to you in the dynamic part of the IIM ABC batch. Then comes October. In October, we'll be launching the crash course. It's if I was a student, I would definitely look forward to something that in the November we have CAT, and in the October we'll be having this crash course through which the entire syllabus will be revised, and it will be all about application, all about solving the moderate difficult level questions. There will be 60 plus sessions of quant plus LRDI plus VARC, which will be inclusive of all the shortcuts and past year CAT practice. This crash course is worth ₹10,000, but it's free for full course students. So this is how the syllabus will be covered thrice, through live application classes, through live conceptual sessions, and through crash course. And this is how you can crack CAT with flying colors. Apart from that, there are different course features which iQuanta has, but before that we need to discuss what has to be done in totality. So first thing, that we should have conceptual clarity, and that can be done through concept classes. Then knowing how to apply the concepts that you have learned, that will be done through application classes, and then you have to practice the right number of questions. So that will be done from the topic-wise assignments in the dashboard, and you also will be given the gift material that will be for extra practice in case you require it. Moreover, you can ask as many doubts as you can and keep notes of the things that you learn in the classes that are also in the doubts. This is very important, and we recommend and suggest and encourage the students to ask as many doubts as they can. Alright, apart from that, there's something which is very philosophical. You need to believe that you can do it. There should be full determination, utmost dedication, through which you can crack CAT. The CAT is not just a test of IIMs or B schools, it's a test of life. You need resilience, you need power, dedication, determination. You need to be good at verbal skills, language skills, logical skills and also in mathematical skills. Apart from that, in the last stage of CAT, there is group discussion, personal interview, and writing ability. In some IIMs, GD is not there, group discussion is not there, but in other colleges it is there. So then you'll be judged on the body language, the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way you present yourself. So it's basically a test of life. By the way, if you're aiming at 99.5 percentile, this is what you need to do every day. You need to solve at least 30 questions of quant every day, practice at least 3 LRDI sets, at least 3 RC sets plus 20 VA questions, which is para jumbles, odd one out, etc. And you need to read articles, 1 to 2 articles every day, attend all the classes as per iQuanta schedule. Alright, by the way, it is kind of suggested that once your 60% syllabus is over, you start writing mocks regularly. We're launching our iQuanta full-length mocks in mid-June. Alright, and once you do all of this, I can assure you that till CAT happens, there will be different pitfalls, there will be different things, different hurdles which might discourage you, but keep this in mind. Once you're persistent and consistent and you have the sharp focus, you will definitely win the race well. The features of iQuanta CAT preparation. The first is 24/7 doubt solving in iQuanta CAT course. There are a few screenshots in which doubts are solved and people have kind of, praised for that. And for the impact, we say time it takes for light to reach on earth from sun is 8 minutes, and we take less than 8 minutes to solve any question. If you can look at this, see, the question was posted at 45 minutes, it was solved at 40 minutes. That is 5 minutes less than 8 minutes. That is what happens in the Facebook group. Point number 2, iQuanta's dual pedagogy. This is something which you need to understand. I have been talking about it. Application classes and live interactive sessions. There are two kinds of, what is dual? Two. So there are two ways in which we train our students. So in application classes, it's basically the application of things you have learned. And moreover, listening passively to something has disadvantages because one is not actively involved in the learning process. And in this age, technological age, we have limited attention spans, and that is why we also have come up with live interactive sessions in which faculty will be coming in front of you and they'll be training you in different concepts, shortcut techniques, questions and solutions. So this short attention span is being taken care of, and scientifically we have designed our classes both interactive and application in which not a lot of time is given to you so that you just lose your focus. It will be time bound and it will be very much properly structured. So that is how dual pedagogy is made. Then comes the content relevancy. It has happened over the years with the questions that we do in the live classes that basically has more or less same questions have come in the exam. Here's a screenshot in which one of the students has claimed that. And look at this. This is such a nice illustration in which CAT questions CAT में कहीं से भी आएंगे लेके iQuanta वाले ही जाएंगे, because this is CAT and wherever you put yourself you will win the race. And then comes the fourth point is the screenshots in which you can see that there are a lot of students who have claimed that the questions that we did in the live classes and the application classes were the same questions that came in the exam, the real exam. Alright, then there's very important peer-to-peer learning. In today's age, digital age, we do not meet people often. It's all virtual, and we have inculcated that in our learning process. So basically there's a platform, a Facebook platform, the group platform, in which there are people, 3.5 lakh active members are there, and they are into this process of peer-to-peer learning. So if you post a doubt, you want to solve a query, you want to discuss on something, you want to discuss on something philosophical, political, news. So all that stuff can happen on this Facebook group in which peer-to-peer learning is encouraged. This public group and this one is paid group. So public group is there in which all the people can come and comment, and paid group is for the students who have enrolled with us for our full-length CAT program. Look at this, iQuanta's result. It has been another year of display of utmost determination and perseverance, as once again iQuanta has produced the best result any CAT institute has provided from a single coaching center. We have n number of IIM converts, n number of 99 percentilers, and look at this screenshot. Overall CAT result, 475 plus got 99 percentile, that's huge. 1770 plus got 97 percentile. 3160 plus got 95%, that is the overall result. Coming to last year's result, 75 plus got 99 percentile. 300 plus got 97 percentile and 500 plus got 95 percentile. All right, and we do not just cater to the bright ones. We have a history of kind of encouraging and improving people from low percentile to high percentile. Look at this, from 70 to 98 after joining iQuanta's CAT course. Then we have 74 to 99.2 percentile. Sayyid Abdus Sattar, he joined and he rose to 99.2 from 74. Look at this, 60 to 96, that's huge. 72 to 96.33, that's again huge. These are a few testimonials of different students. Hinal, she thinks that iQuanta has been the best source for daily practice. Then we have Biswarup, journey from 70 to 98. Mayank, he is thanking all the team of iQuanta. So all in all you need is to start preparing now. All you need is to enroll in iQuanta and get the benefit of the live classes, application classes, dashboard access, 24/7 doubt solving, peer-to-peer learning process, and full-length mocks and analysis, and of course, a very beautiful and very encouraging culture through peer-to-peer learning. Welcome to iQuanta. See you in the classes. Take care.